Hi everybody, this is audiologist Dr. Rachel Trinker, head of audiology at Audien Hearing, and it's my pleasure to walk you through how to get started with your Atom X devices. Let's get started. If you have anyone with you that can help assist with the setup, please ask them to join you now. We understand that setting up new devices can be challenging, so don't be afraid to ask for help. When your hearing aids arrive, they will be turned off. Simply press and hold the side button on the charging case for 2 seconds, then release to power on the system for the first time. You will only need to do this once unless you manually power the devices off again. Quick press the side button to turn the screen on or off. Simply remove the hearing aids from the charging case and they will automatically power on. Place them back in the case and they will automatically power off. Press and hold the side button for 8 seconds with the hearing aids in the case to manually power off, and hold for 2 seconds to turn back on. We don't recommend manually powering on and off unless you are experiencing issues and need to restart the devices. The Atom X can be worn differently depending on the user's ear canal shape. The Atom X is left and right side specific, so look for a red R and a blue L to indicate which hearing aid is for your right ear and which is for your left ear. Try inserting the device with the red R into your right ear, with the red R facing forward in front of you and the top symbol facing upwards towards the sky. Then wiggle the device around to find the deepest fit with the best seal. Repeat this process, but with your left ear. The blue L should be facing forward, and the top symbol again should be facing up. We recommend that you pull up and back on your ear to get a snug fit. Your ear canals do not go directly horizontally, so you may need to tilt the hearing aid toward your nose as you insert it into your ear. This may take some time and you may need to get in front of a mirror. That's totally normal. Eventually, you will be able to hear if the devices are in all the way, as the sound will be fuller and clearer. You got this. Choosing the right ear dome is one of the most important parts of your hearing journey. Finding the right fit is necessary to minimize feedback or whistling and improve the quality of your hearing aid experience. Everyone's ear canals are different, and even your left and right ears may require different dome sizes or styles. It's perfectly normal to use a different dome on each ear. Try the different sizes and the different shapes offered in your box. Experiment to see which one feels the most comfortable and sounds the best. If it's popping out of your ear, it could be because it's either too large or too small. So play around with both the size and the shape. Be sure the dome is properly connected to the device. This will ensure the earbud stays connected to the hearing aid and does not fall off into your ear. I call this the pull test. Very lightly pull on the dome, and if it stays on the hearing aid, then you are good to go. Wear the dome for a few hours while talking, chewing, and moving around. This helps you determine if it stays in place and provides a good seal without causing discomfort. I know at first it may feel very apparent in your ear, or feel like your ears are itchy or all plugged up. You will get used to the feeling of your Atom X devices in your ears, but at first it may not feel normal. It's like when you get glasses. You feel the glasses on your nose or behind your ears, and with time you barely notice you even have them on. Give it time, give yourself grace. No one is a pro on day one. Push the device as far as it can go into your ear. If it is not all the way in, the sound will not be as full or clear, and it also can cause feedback or whistling. It's important to expect temporary whistling or feedback. This can happen while you touch the microphone or adjust the hearing aid into your ear, and it's completely normal. As long as you're not getting hearing whistling when the device is properly positioned and untouched, everything is working as it should. I know this is new, don't be nervous. Practice getting them in and out of your ears, and in no time, it'll feel natural. Whether you're using an over-the-counter hearing aid or a prescription device, finding the right fit takes time. Even audiologists sometimes go through a trial and error process to get the best fit for patients. Be patient with yourself, and don't be afraid to ask for help from a friend or a loved one. To change the volume, select volume on the screen and use the plus and minus buttons to adjust the volume. You'll hear 1 beep per volume level change, up or down. To change your hearing mode, tap the mode icon on the case. The available modes are as following. First, we have comfort, softer amplification ideal for new users, or if you're just feeling overstimulated. Next, we have conversation mode for everyday speech. We also have a crowd mode, which reduces background noise, and TV, which is clear sound from the TV and speakers or any audio that you're listening to. The mode you choose will largely be personal preference. Comfort mode is a gentler listening setting with slightly reduced amplification compared to the other modes, like conversation mode. It's designed to help you ease into wearing hearing aids, especially if you're new to being amplified or adjusting to a new device. Sounds may feel softer and more subtle in this mode, which can make it easier for your brain to adapt without feeling overwhelmed. Once you have adjusted to your hearing aids or are looking for more speech clarity, switch into the conversation mode for that extra boost. If you're experiencing too much background noise, try crowd mode, which has the most background noise reduction, and use TV mode when watching your favorite shows. However, everyone's hearing loss is different, so use whichever mode sounds loud and clear to you in any situation. You don't have to use them exactly as described. So, to reiterate, when first using the Atom X, you may want to start in comfort mode on a lower volume setting. It's okay to start your journey here to avoid being overstimulated and work your way to conversation mode over time. Use the device however it works for you. Everyone has different hearing needs. Feedback and whistling is a completely normal part of using your hearing aids. Don't worry if you're experiencing feedback. Here, we're going to cover the most common ways to resolve it. Inserting the hearing aid into your ear at too high of a volume level can cause feedback. So first, be sure to insert the hearing aid while it's at the lowest volume level. To do this, remove the hearing aids from the case and decrease the volume before inserting. You can then increase the volume once they are secure in your ear. Second, you may accidentally be touching the microphone when putting the devices into your ears. Don't worry. Once the device is secure in your ear, remove your hands, and the whistling or squeaking sounds should stop. Remember, we advise using the pull wire to insert and remove the hearing aid from your ear. If nothing is obstructing the microphone and your hands are down, the feedback should stop. Also, you can try comfort or crowd mode for reduced feedback. If you are still experiencing feedback, try changing the size or shape of your ear domes. Try all different types and sizes of ear domes to find the one that gives the most snug fit. A well-fit dome eliminates feedback and gives you the most clarity. And again, be sure the device is as far in your ear as it can go. Pull up and back on your ear to open that ear canal, then work the device into your ear. If these steps do not work, try changing the wax filter under the dome, which we will cover how to do next. Be patient with yourself. It may take a few days or weeks to find the best solution on your hearing journey. If you're still struggling, call our support team and they will help you troubleshoot. Wax guards are a critical part of hearing aid success and regular maintenance. They prevent wax buildup in the hearing aid, which can cause issues like preventing sound from getting through or causing feedback and whistling. A lot of audiologists say the wax guard is like the filter on your kitchen sink, catching all the food so it doesn't go down the drain. The wax guard catches all the wax so it doesn't become embedded in the speaker. If the speaker gets plugged up, no sound will come out, and it'll seem like your devices are broken. Therefore, you need to change your wax guards regularly to be sure that your hearing aids work properly all the time. We recommend changing your wax guards every 1 to 2 weeks in order to properly maintain your hearing aids. Please note that damage to your hearing aids through not replacing your wax guards is not covered by the product warranty. Your Atom X comes with a set of wax guard replacements. To replace your wax guards, first, remove the ear domes. The wax guards are below them. Get your wax guard replacement kit. Use the empty side of the wax guard replacement tool to remove the old wax guard. Then, flip the tool over, insert the side with the new wax guard to install it. Once that wax guard has been replaced, clean off your devices and put the ear domes back on to use your hearing aids again. When you need more wax guards, go to audienhearing.com to order more so that they regularly show up at your home and you never have to run out. Let's talk about charging your devices. The Atom X charging case will recharge the hearing aids up to 3 times per full case charge. The case displays the battery percentage to indicate how much battery your case and each of your hearing aids has left. The Audien Atom X hearing aids must always be returned to the charging case after use to recharge. Otherwise, they will remain on and the battery will drain. Your case serves as the main on and off switch for your hearing aids, meaning when they are in the case, they are off, and when they are taken out of the case, they automatically turn on. So there's no need to manually power on and off these devices. To recharge the case, simply plug the USB-C cable into the charging port and connect the charging adapter to an outlet. When the hearing aids are in the charging case and the case is plugged in to charge, the UV light will also disinfect the units and kill bacteria that builds on your devices over the day. Let's walk through how to set up Bluetooth on your Atom X hearing aids so you could stream music and phone calls directly into your ears. Step 1. Insert both hearing aids into your ears. Step 2. On the screen, tap the Bluetooth button so that it turns blue. A blue circle means the Bluetooth is on. A gray circle means the Bluetooth is off. Step 3. Open the Bluetooth settings on your phone and select Atom X to pair it. It may take up to 10 seconds for it to appear, and if it doesn't, try turning the Bluetooth on your phone off and back on. An important note, both hearing aids need to be removed from the charging case in order to connect to your phone. If the hearing aids are still in the case, Bluetooth pairing won't work. Once you're paired, you'll be able to take phone calls and stream music directly through your hearing aids, just like wireless earbuds by simply playing music from your phone. Here's a pro tip. When a call comes in, just click the button on either hearing aid to answer it. The volume can be adjusted directly from your phone or from the screen when streaming, along with the transparency, which is the amount of background noise you would like to let in while streaming. For example, it may be good to increase transparency when listening to music on a walk so you can still hear a car coming or if someone is calling your name. But you may want to decrease it if you are at home trying to relax and wanted to be isolated from all of the outside noise. Let's go over the button functions on your Atom X hearing aids if you don't have that case nearby. A quick press raises the volume. A quick double press lowers the volume. And during phone calls, a quick press answers the call, and a quick double press declines the call. A quick long press hangs up the call. To turn the hearing aids off, press and hold the button for 8 seconds. To turn them back on, press and hold for another 3 seconds. Just a reminder, streaming uses more power, so battery life will be shorter while Bluetooth is active. If your device is not emitting sound, these are the steps that you should take. First, check to make sure your hearing aids are charged. I want you to look at the screen on your case and check the percentage to see the battery level for each hearing aid. Second, it's possible that wax is clogging your hearing aids. This is the most common solution for every hearing aid problem that we see. Change your wax guard. Even a small amount of wax can clog your hearing aids, so when in doubt, change it out. If you would like a refresher on wax guards, please visit the wax guard tutorial below. Third, make sure your volume is not too low and you are not missing the sound because it is too soft. To do this, just adjust the volume using your Atom X case. After trying the above steps, if your device is still not working, feel free to reach out to our support team for help. They're experts on these devices. And remember, it's totally normal for your hearing aids to feel awkward for the first month. You're used to living with hearing loss, and your brain is going to take time to adjust to all of these new sounds. It's very normal to feel like everything is too loud at first. You may hear your own voice, and background noises may be more noticeable. Everybody feels that way in the first 2 to 4 weeks. But don't worry, you are going to find your new normal because your brain is going to adjust, and you won't even notice that echo on your voice or those ambient noises. What you will notice is a much better quality of life. We're not aiming for perfection, but for improvement. If you hear the birds chirping, you stop asking people to repeat themselves as much, or if the TV is getting lower, these are great signs that you are getting results. Focus on your Atom X devices every day for as many hours as you can in the first few weeks. If you feel overstimulated, take a listening break for an hour or so. Don't worry, that is normal, but stick to it and you will get used to your hearing aids in no time. I always say, it doesn't need to feel good or bad in the beginning. We're going to find your new normal.